What's up, guys? So I wanted to make this video, ask you guys a question. So it's not this yard but a different yard. The customer, it's a bi-weekly, kind of more on the lower end of my price spectrum, but it's a small yard. You'll probably seen it before. But the lady texted me and she said, hey, I want to get my yard done on Fridays from now on, if you can. And so here's what I did. I just told her the truth. I said, hey, all 52 of my customers would love to be done on Friday. And so here's the thing. I was just honest with her. I said, look, there's a yard, there's a yard maybe 5-6 houses down from her, bunch of landscaping, big yard, pretty big yard. It's bigger than hers, but they pay more than 3 times what she pays. And so I was just honest with her. I said, hey, I know you see me down there on Fridays. You see me down in that cul-de-sac a few houses down, because I think that's the problem. She walks her dog and she sees me down there. And so I said, that yard that you see me at down the street, well, they pay more than 3x what you pay. And I just had to tell her that. And I said, look, there's a couple things we can do. Number one, we can raise your price up a little bit to make sure it's done on Friday. Oh, here's another thing. I push mow it too, because it's a small yard, nice little sod. Still doesn't take very long, but I'm always picky about weeds there and do a little bush trimming every time I come. So I'm there probably over an hour every time. And but I told her, I said, we can either raise your price up a little bit and do it into the week, or another thing we could do is I'll just use my Liberty Z. I didn't tell her Liberty Z, but I'm like, we could use a little bit bigger of a mower, and that would cut down my time a little bit, and I'll try to fit you in Wednesday or later, which that's still nice of me. But hey, if she does that, it takes one off of my push mowing list. And so she asked for it, or she wants something special, but at least I got something out too. I can't just, one of my lowest paying customers, even though her yard is small, I can't just buckle to whatever she wants. And then a lot of these high paying yards won't get done on Friday, and she does just because she's complaining about it. So that's what I did. So I figure, hey, I'm gonna do it Wednesday or later, but I got something out of the deal and she's probably happy. I'll take one off my push mowing list. And I said, we'll try it, because she was asking me, is it gonna look as neat as it does with the push mower? Which it won't, but I said, close. I do, my mowers are sharpened every single week. And y'all know I have that great sharpener. So I said, let's try it, So what I'll do is I'll mow first there, and then any little imperfections, I'll fix them with the weed, or any places where if it digs in a little or something. And we're gonna try that. So still, I'm being very nice, because I could have just said, hey, nope, you're gonna get done on Monday, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry, and that would have still been totally fine. I still totally could have done that. And because I'm still doing it right. I'm still, I never promised I'd be there on Friday or anything like that. So I'll have to update you guys on how it goes. But again, y'all let me know, what do y'all do in that situation when the customer texts you and say, hey, can we get done on Friday because we got company coming in and stuff? And it's a bi-weekly. And I know a lot of y'all have mentioned before, it's like you tell the customers, well, what about that Friday I don't mow? What's it gonna look like that Friday, And that's a really good, good point, because the week I don't mow there, it's not gonna look great. So what about that one? But I try not to, I wasn't rude or anything. I just explained the facts and said, hey, this is a couple things we can do if you want, and let's try it. So we're gonna try that for a little bit with the bigger mower. And hey, it takes one off my push mow list, but it is one I have to cram in later in the week. So all right, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. It's been really cool. The GIE's coming up. It's not too late, you know what I mean? So think about that.